Art is always trying to expand your reality, expand your consciousness, and recreate the world again. You're taking it apart, you're putting it back together, and you're recreating every day. So that's your job. Art is like an untranslatable language. Within that, you work, and you're speaking visually, and it makes progress. But at the same time, big doubts loom. Yeah, the juggler is a good metaphor because you practice and you get confident, right? And when you're confident, you appear in public. And the big thing is, if your confidence wavers 1 inch and you drop the ball, you've dropped the ball. That's always looming. The juggler being a great metaphor, put him on a tightrope and then have him juggle and walk and make it look easy. So at that point, depending on how high the rope is, he's risking his life. So I think there are certain artists that risk everything. They're really going for the big challenge. To try to create yourself is the major part of the art form. The painting is like a subsequent result, sort of like alchemy. The idea of turning lead to gold, that was just a symbolic thing. But that was the challenge, to transform reality in a way. Some get stuck in an identity. One could say a style. They get stuck and they can't leave it because they would fall apart. And that's understood. Others can move away from it and use that as the stepping stone for the next challenge. It sets up the challenge. Reality is created. We create reality. It just doesn't sit there waiting for you. You know what I mean? You have to create it. Attention is very valuable. You pay attention to it, it exists. You stop paying attention, it may not exist. You could say we're the victims of our own psychology. And reality is the victim of our creation. It's not about the materialism of three dimensions. It's to do three dimensions to advance the dimensions. So in a way, I'd like to get to sculpture where painting is. Instead of painting a landscape, a sculpture creates a landscape by referencing itself to the world around. You make a form, you add another form to it, then you add another form or a series of forms. I have to feel good about that structure, and I'm seeing something I've never seen before. Something that's untranslatable, something that I don't know about, something that seems to be a step in my own development. A lot of it is totally intuitive. I wouldn't sit down like an architect and design something, you know what I mean? That would take the whole excitement out of it for me. That's one of the funny things about art. Things happen that are instinctive, intuitive, spontaneous, all those great aspects to keep it alive, to keep the process alive, not just the results. To put a show up of works creates energy. Not everybody's going to have the same experience, and that's part of the freedom, too. You know what I mean? To come to it on your own terms, wherever they may be. That's, in the end, that's real knowledge. I would hope that they would feel something about it, something new, something that moves their imagination or stimulates their imagination. I'm not trying to make people see anything. I'm just, first of all, trying to get myself out there. So I think, for the most part, I think arts always have given us that expansive idea to relate to nature, to people. To allow us to have fuller life, live a full life.